Okay, Boogie Zero needs a transmission. This transmission over here that we got the mount for and everything. I've taken the top off the back side of it and tried to clean it, and it doesn't come clean. We could buy a ratchet, an air ratchet to basically take it apart and work on it, but that costs 6,000 pesos. So, but to buy a whole new transmission is 8,000 pesos, or 8,500. So it's pretty pointless. Might as well just get another transmission. And then it needs the breather hose that goes up to the air filter, and it needs the clips that go on the actual engine itself. It's where these things go in. There's metal clips that hold these injectors on so they don't come off. And that's the only thing I have on the list for Buggy Zero, because the air filter, the top, the handle mechanism is all put together. So, and the brakes and the shocks replaced. Everything's done in Buggy Zero. So Buggy 1. Okay, Buggy 1. Buggy 1. I need to finish the handle. As you can see, the handle is on this one is almost done. I just have to work out the kinks in it. So just have to get that tightened up. It needs the air filter put on it. It needs the hose that comes up from the transmission, the breathing hose. It needs the connectors for the radiator, so that I can connect the radiator with the actual transmission itself. And I couldn't find those in Anagua, so maybe when we take the transmission to the Kappa, we can get those. And it needs the clips. And Buggy 2. This is Buggy 2. Buggy 2 needs to be put in time, because this is the one that we replaced the seal on this side, and it's all put back together, so it just needs to be put in time. And we need to get the air filter for it, and we need to put the breathing hose from the transmission that comes up to it, and the radiator bottle. This one has to have the radiator bottle down on that side. And that's all for this one. The steering, everything else is all in, and it just needs the handle in the middle finished off. And that's it for Buggy 2. Buggy 3 needs the handle, basically have the brake system put on it and the spring, and that's it for Buggy 3. It needs a transmission seal down here where the transmission connects to the engine. I'm going to have them taken apart and see if they can put some silicone sealant in it instead of buying seal. It needs a seal, and basically to connect the transmission with the actual radiator itself, which I haven't been able to find the parts. Again, I can probably find those in San Domingo. Okay, Buggy 4. Buggy 4, we need to mount the radiator and the battery and test the transmission that we bought. And I have to get a drill bit for this, which I got this afternoon, to basically drill that out so this thing will fit in so the alignment can be put together. And that's all that Buggy 4 needs, is the alignment fixed, the radiator and the transmission, the radiator and the battery mounted, and the handle finished. Of course, this one and that one, Buggy 2 and Buggy 4, are the only ones that we didn't do the handle completely on, because we had to mount everything first to see where. And so last but not least, Buggy 5. Which the only thing I have to do in Buggy 5 is just find the connector pieces to hook the transmission up to the radiator, and put the little brake system on that goes on this thing. But the brakes, the shocks, the transmission, the motor, everything else bang up. Need to put a little air filter under here too. So, but that's it. So basically 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 we just went over, and the system that I have to basically deal with all of this is pretty simple. I've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is in English and Spanish. This is the transmission hose, electrical clips. That's all it needs to be done on buggy 0. Transmission, the hose, and electrical clips, mount the transmission. Buggy 0, buggy 1, I need to finish the handles, which is in Spanish and also. Air filter, transmission breathing hose, connect transmission radiator. And continuing, buggy 2. Correct the timing, finish the handle, transmission breathing hose, and radiator bottle. And buggy 2 then will be done. Buggy 3, finish handle, transmission seal, transmission breathing hose, connector, radiator transmission. Buggy 4, mount radiator and battery, fix alignment, fix handle, transmission breathing hose, and buggy 5. So basically, every time they're done with something, because it's in English and Spanish, they go like this. Oh, that's done. And they hand it to me at the end of the day, or they save it. Or who cares, because guess what? It's getting done. So, so there you go. And there's the list. So that's basically it. So basically I need to take that transmission to Santo Domingo, find a transmission seal, find 4 air filters for these 4 that are left, and get some mud guards from Mack trucks so I can put up underneath all these. But you see it, everything needs to be done and it fits all on one page. So